Did you know that the White House wasn't always white? Well, there's a lot more to this iconic building than meets the eye. So stay tuned to find out how the White House in Washington, D.C. came to life. Hi everyone, welcome to this house. Today we are exploring the White House in Washington, D.C. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode. In 1790, the federal government purchased an 8-acre tract of land on the 1300 block of 16th Street for the construction of the President's house. President at the time, George Washington, had no desire to move into the house, though his term had just begun. But he did appoint a committee to oversee the construction. The committee consisted of 3 members: James Hamilton, Marquis de Lafayette, and Pierre Charles L'Enfant, who chose the winning design submitted by Irish-born architect James Hoban. Construction began in 1792 and took 2 years to complete. The house was finished in 1795 and was occupied by President John Adams, the 2nd President of the United States. The house followed neoclassical architecture and was built from white sandstone quarried in nearby Maryland. The design included a central block with 2-story colonnades on either side, which were later connected by a 1-story colonnade. This created a symmetrical facade with 86 columns in total. The main entrance was flanked by 2 massive columns, each resting on a single block of granite. Above the entrance, the words "The President's House" were chiseled across the lintel. The interior of the house was lavishly decorated with intricate plasterwork and painted in light, airy colors. Each room was designed to impress and reflect the status of the president. There were 175 rooms in total, including the 44-foot-long and 18-foot-wide East Room, which doubled as a reception room and a ballroom. Directly off the East Room was the 28-foot-long library, containing 4,000 books from the personal collection of Thomas Jefferson. The library was also used for both public and private seating areas. On the other end of the house was the state dining room, where the president would host dinners for visiting dignitaries. Above the fireplace was a gilded mirror resting atop a black marble fireplace mantel. Adorning the walls were 15-foot-long canvases depicting important events in American history, such as the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The paintings were so large that they had to be viewed from the floor above. During John Adams' presidency, the house saw its first major renovation, thanks to his wife, Abigail. She oversaw the redecorating of the entire house, including the addition of new furniture and the removal of some architectural elements, such as the heavy wooden doors. In an effort to make the house more livable, the renovations cost $100,000, a staggering sum during that era. In 1814, during the War of 1812, British troops set fire to the president's house. First Lady Dolly Madison is said to have saved several important works of art, including a Gilbert Stuart portrait of George Washington, before evacuating the Capitol after the war. President James Madison oversaw a series of extensive renovations that lasted 6 years and were carried out by architect James Renwick Jr. The renovations cost nearly $5 million in today's dollars. Some of the changes included a redesign of the interior to allow for more natural light, the addition of gas lighting, improved ventilation, and updated plumbing and electrical systems. The White House had doubled in size and now featured 132 rooms. In 1902, the house went through another round of renovations under the direction of Chief Architect C.W. Gilpin. The renovations took 3 years to complete and cost over $500,000, or almost $17 million in today's money. During the renovations, the exterior of the house was painted white for the first time. This was done to cover up the unsightly patches of discolored stone and the damage caused by pollution. Throughout the years, the White House has undergone numerous renovations and repairs. In 1949, the West Wing was reconstructed after a fire caused by faulty wiring. And in the 1960s, the house was again renovated to meet the needs of modern-day living. These days, the White House is still being renovated, with updates being made every year. So there you have it, the incredible history of the White House in Washington, D.C. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. We'll see you next time on this house.